Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Trek YT here, or Nick, back with another brand new video. So, playing some Build Battle again today. Again, one of my most favorite series to do on here, just because it gives me a lot of freedom to do basically whatever I kind of want and just build and talk about whatever I want to talk about. So, our first topic is a Ladybug. Now, I'm definitely not the best at the whole free building stuff. So, building random things, I guess you would say this, a ladybug. It's kind of like a 3D sculpture that I'm not the best at it just because, I don't know, I'm just not very good at building 3D sculptures. I'm better at building more actual building type things, but we're going to try our best to build a ladybug. Now, we're going to go extremely small scale just because I don't know how long it's going to take me, so I'm just going to kind of do this, and then we'll add a bunch of stuff on the outside afterwards to kind of just make it look a little bit better. So, our ladybug is literally going to be this big, and then we're just going to surround it kind of like this, and then we might have to add some more stuff to it to make it look a little bit more ladybug-ish, but for the most part, this is going to be kind of about it. So, that's kind of the size of our ladybug. We're going to add probably, we'll see what it looks like with red wool, and then we'll try that as well. So, we might try to do a little bit of everything all around the outside, and then we'll come back and we'll put some dots on top of it, so carpet and stuff like that, to kind of simulate the little dots that are normally on top of Ladybug. So like this. I think that's a good mix. A redstone piece probably would be good right here, and then wool right there, and then we'll come back and we'll put some black dots on it to kind of simulate it being blocked, being dots of the back of the thing. So now we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna go back, fill this in, and fill that in because that looks cool like that. And then we'll turn that into that, and then we'll do it like this as well. We'll get rid of this one. So that's kind of the back of our ladybug. It kind of looks really, really weird. So I think what we're gonna do is we'll change everything to redstone. I think the redstone looks pretty cool. And then that should work. I think that'll be decent. That looks pretty decent. I think that's enough, I guess, little blocks in there. We're going to have to make a little head on it. We're going to make that all out of coal. We'll come out like this. And it won't be too big. I don't really know. We'll do something like this. And then we'll get some banners in here to make it look cute. So we'll go with a white solid banner. We'll add a square piece black. And then the opposite side black. And this will be... That looks kind of weird, actually. So let's get rid of that. And let's go back in here. We'll do another banner, white, with that. We'll go light blue and finish. So we'll do that kind of banner for the eyes. And that'll be like that. And then we'll get some iron bars in here. Some iron bars. And these will be like the antennas coming off the top. We gotta make sure we do it right, otherwise it's gonna look kind of silly. So like this. Like that. That looks silly, actually. Try it like this, maybe. Like this. And then we'll put a block off on the side. So that's kind of our ladybug. Now he definitely needs a couple little legs, so we'll throw this hollow on the bottom. Throw a couple little legs down like here. At an angle. And at an angle back here. Now this isn't looking too terrible. Definitely could be better, but again, I'm not very good at building structures. So that is our ladybug sort of almost finished. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make everything around it kind of look pretty cool. So we have about a minute to kind of add some stuff around the outside. So we'll go with that. We'll get some bone meal, and we'll get some jungle saplings probably, and we'll go like that, and then bone meal, and there we go. And maybe even just some other leaves in here as well, just to be careful. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a jungle sapling over here. We'll go with the smaller jungle sapling just because why not. And then what we'll do is we'll get the jungle leaves and we'll kind of add some stuff off the sides like this. And we'll do that all around the outside of this jungle tree, just to kind of add a little bit of definition to it. Now we're definitely going to have to go ahead and add some leaves up the trunk of it. And then some bone meal. If I can place everything kind of right. It's kind of early in the morning, definitely kind of a little bit off kilter with everything. So we're going to bone meal everything around the outside first. And then if we have time, we'll try to add in some more trees like this. And then we'll throw some stuff around the outside of this base of this guy. Get rid of that. Keep throwing all this bone meal. And then we'll try to throw in another tree over here. And then we'll throw in another tree over here as well. And then hopefully we have enough time to try to put a couple more leaves around everything. And then this is kind of just gonna be our thing right here. I think that looks pretty good. So we got first. Let's see. I don't know what people are saying because I'm trying to take a little screenshot for the thumbnail. So let's see. People are saying I did bad. I mean, mine's not too amazing, but I think it could be a lot better than everyone's. Now this is okay. It's kind of square, kind of bland. So hopefully mine being first will be like a bonus because maybe people will think that mine is pretty good. So right now I think I'm definitely leading. I think there was definitely a couple things I could have made better. I think what could have made mine better is definitely the scenery. I kind of like this one. If they had gone with like cuter looking eyes, I think it would have looked a lot cooler. And if maybe they had added some antennas as well. These aren't too bad. I do like this one though. I like the idea of the wings and it flying and stuff like that. Because he's got like if you think about it, ladybugs do open up like that. This one, this is going for a poop. I don't personally like it when people do pixel art in build battle. I think that's kind of defeats the purpose of it. I don't know what this one is, so we're just gonna give it an okay just to not hurt our own score. And then this one's actually pretty good. I'll give this one a good. Got a carrot down here, got a flower over here. I think it's okay. I think it's better than the other ones. He added a lot more scenery. Unlike other people, this one is going to get an okay as well. He's got the whole premise of the idea, but nothing too spectacular. So hopefully this means that we're probably going to win. I like this one as well. If you had added a little bit of grass, maybe if you just changed the Florida grass, I would have liked this one as well. And hopefully we got only a couple more left to vote on. I think we should have gotten this one in the bag. If we don't come in at least top 3, I will be definitely a little bit surprised. And we came in second. So GG to this guy. I definitely think he deserved probably the win. I obviously think I always deserve the win, but that's just me being kind of selfish. So I'll see you guys in the next game. All right, so let's see. We want a candle. I kind of think the idea of a candle is pretty cool. Cupcake is I kind of want to do a candle. Please vote for candle. Candle is definitely going to win this one, hopefully. Candle. And we got candle. Okay, good. So that's pretty good for me. I definitely know I can probably do a candle pretty good. So let's get some quartz for the candle. We're going to get the chiseled, the regular, this stuff, and then we need some glass. We'll get all these colors of glass. Get that blocky out of there. Red, some yellows. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and actually start off with some of this stuff to be the base, and then we're going to get some slabs as well. So this is going to be like the base of our candle, so we're going to kind of build it kind of like this, maybe like that, and then we'll do it over here. So this is sort of our base of our candle, so we're going to start to add stuff around the outside. Now it's going to look weird at the beginning. So what I have a picture in my head is kind of weird of a picture in my head. I have this idea that this candle is sitting in its base, and that, I don't know, I'm trying to make the base at the bottom kind of decorative right now. So we're going to add all this stuff like this around the outside. Break these blocks. Crap, I did not mean to break that block. So we'll go like this, and then we will add up a block like so on all these sides, and then that should be a decent base. We'll actually probably make it go like this. So that's like the base of our candle, and then we're going to go up with quartz. I think quartz is a pretty good block for this. And we're going to try to make the blocks almost look like they're melting if we can. I think that would be pretty cool if we could do that. So we'll go all the way up like this until we get to about here. And then this is where we're going to start to add in some stairs and some slabs. Try to make it look like it's almost melting maybe. So we'll do something like that. And then we'll try to make this into like a slab. Maybe if we can try to put like that coming down, like that's almost like a melting candle. We might want to go a little bit taller with this actually, so we'll go up a little bit higher with all this stuff, and we'll add a slab right here. We'll add that like that. That's kind of like supposed to be melting downwards, and then we'll add something like that, and then maybe something over here like so. So that's kind of our candle, and now we need probably a wall would be pretty good because this is like the wick of the candle like that, and then I might actually add something on top like that. So that's kind of our candle. I might get rid of this part because I think that looks kind of weird, but I think everything else looks decent. Now what we need to do is we need to add the flame. So we need regular glass blocks as well as not regular glass blocks. So we're going to get orange, red, and yellow. And then we might even add, let's get some cobwebs for potential smoke as well. And then we're just going to grab just a random cobblestone to help us do this. So this is going to be our flame at the bottom. It's going to be red. And then we're going to have some other blocks coming off the outside of it. And then we're going to have the flame sort of going this way like that. So this is going to be the base. We're going to try to add as many of these things coming off as we can. And we're going to have to break some of these so they're off kind of on their own. This definitely looks kind of weird right there. And then we're going to add, let's get like this. We're going to add some off the side like this. Now when we break that, now it's going to look a lot cooler. Kind of see that now. Block like that. Maybe we should throw some stuff up here. Maybe orange, yellow like that. Off to the side. And now what we should do is we should try to add some smoke off the top up here. So we'll get like 1, and then we'll go up like this, and then we'll get 2, and probably like bunch it up a little bit like so. So that's almost like smoke coming off the top like so. I think that looks decent. We might have to add a little bit, just something like right in the center. Kind of try to tie them all together. I think that looks okay. And then let's get some some white glass as well. Just add just a little bit of hint of color at the top up here like so. And there we go. So that's kind of that. Now I want to add, what do I want to add? What would look good? We might have to add, let's go with this. And that'll be our floor. And now let's get some slabs. We'll add some stuff around the outside. So we'll just kind of add some weird looking patterns in here on the floor just to try to get some people to maybe think it looks cool. I don't know, let's go. What is that? 4 blocks out. So 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. And then we went in 1, 2, 3, and then we went like that. So we're just going to try to add some patterns on the floor. Maybe add like 1 in the middle like this. Now this is just really random. That's all it really is. There has nothing to do with the actual thing at all. So that's kind of just me trying to add something cool. So let's see, what is that? 4 blocks out. We'll just add something cool on this side as well, like that. That'll be a random pattern maybe. Like that. So I don't know what that is. It's just a random pattern on the floor. I just wanted to try to add a little bit of something. So let's see. This isn't too bad. So one thing while I'm going through these voting I wanted to talk about was SkyBlock. So I know there's been a lot of people that have been wanting me to bring back SkyBlock. I know that WildX had just released his new server. Landon is also now playing on that server as well. And I know a lot of people, you guys want me to go ahead and play over there. Now, my whole thing on SkyBlock right now is the whole Sky Regions things kind of burnt me out from SkyBlock. Like the whole when it reset kind of burnt me out, and then it just ending right after that kind of burnt me out. It kind of put me off playing SkyBlock. I didn't really feel like SkyBlock was really something I wanted to do anymore because it kept coming to an abrupt end. Now I know it's probably different with Wild Server now. I'm going to be a lot better off. I won't have to worry necessarily about any of those problems reoccurring, but the whole experience previously kind of put me off wanting to even do it in the first place. I kind of felt like every time I started something, it would just end it again. So I think right now I'm going to stick to not doing SkyBlock for a little while. Give it about a month or so from now, maybe a month or so or more, and see where I am at then. See, I'm trying to do a couple new videos, new styles, try some stuff out. I know not all of it's working, but you can never really know what's going to happen if you don't try something new. So that's kind of where I am right now. I'm trying to experiment, see what you guys could potentially like versus just my regular, I guess, building videos. Just try to get a little creative, trying to branch out and try to do my own thing. So for right now, SkyBlock is not really going to be a part of my channel. I know a lot of you had subbed for SkyBlock. I apologize for that, but right now I'm just not feeling SkyBlock, and I want to try to do my own thing before I maybe go back into it. So that's kind of where I stand on SkyBlock. I definitely still like the whole concept. I like the game mode, but right now it's just not for me. So hopefully mine should be coming up here soon, and hopefully a lot of people like it. Normally when it's towards the end, it gets a lot of good votes. So this is mine. Hopefully people like it. I don't know, it's kind of weird. I think the whole bottom part, I definitely kind of shouldn't have done that, but I just wanted to try to fill in the space a little bit. And what did I come in? 4th? I mean, that's not bad. We came in top 3 in the first one, and then we came in 4th, so GG to these guys, and this is where we're going to bring today's video to a wrap. If you guys did enjoy today's episode of Build Battle, definitely show your support down below as always. And guys, hopefully you guys understand my whole, I guess, where I'm coming from on the whole SkyBlock thing. I know a lot of you guys were kind of burnt out at too. For those of you that were playing, the fact that it reset and then ended, that they kind of put you off SkyBlock in general. Hopefully you guys respect my decision. Hopefully you guys will continue to support all my future videos, even though they're not all going to be SkyBlock. So as always, guys, I love you all. See you guys later. Peace out.